take a break to check him out. The Bears offense will go on the attack first. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. On the run, it's Turner. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Let's talk for a second about Baylor. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
Back to pass, it's Owens. That's caught. It's Azukama. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Bears in a good spot here with second and short. Leaves it with the back. Past the 40. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Handoff to the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's second. He's got it on the right. Touchdown, Baylor! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Back to pass on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Peppers. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Cyclones in the hurry-up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his man. It's Malone. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So you didn't pick up the first down on the short game, but will the analytics sway them to go for it here on fourth down?
I think the analytics say go for it, Reese, every single time, every situation now. It's only 1 yard to go, short yardage situation, man. I'm going to trust I can get that yard.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Bears, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Using his legs, it's Turner. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Right back to the well. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw, it's Owens. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You're throwing incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. Quarterback may change this route. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Grab near the sticks. It's Robinson. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. He'll pull it down. Turning it on. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get.
He's loose. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play. Just outside the 5. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week he got a...
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cyclones!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. On the ground, it's Turner. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Looking to pass. It's Owens. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Iowa State sending the offense back out. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take it.
He's going to throw deep right side. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Iowa State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Owens. Gonna let it fly. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. Takes the handoff. It's Turner. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Quickly complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Ezukama. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Makes the catch. enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Bears had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Rides to back and leaves it. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Bringing the heat. He caught it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. After another clutch third down conversion, it's first and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bears!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Got it behind the line. It's Peppers. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Cyclones racing to the line in a hurry-up. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it from the gun. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Makes the grab, it's Robinson.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
DB's right up on the receivers. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw, it's Owens. Unloads to the right. Quickly complete. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Quarterback extends the play. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. They'll run for it. Ball down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
To the air, it's Owens. Fires downfield. Just a... Dukoff-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And the Bears have taken it inside the 20. They'll throw it from the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Finds his big tight end. Finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Bears will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job. decision making.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Cyclones buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. That's caught. It's Robinson. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab. It's Peppers. Oh, he found a space on the right. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pucks it out of the air. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
And the Bears will kick it away to start the second half. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You probably...
There he goes! At the 30. The tag! Touchdown! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
And he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, that's a nice number.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's going to try to return this one. Slips through the line. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. On the run, it's Turner. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The Bears can really attack on this second and short. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Owens. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A 1st down run in the red zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Wide out trying to get it in. And they will score. Across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The Cyclones want to pick up the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
The throw to the outside is complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Cyclones are on the move.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Malone. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Cyclones are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Malone. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here comes the Baylor offense back. field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Running the red zone, it's Turner. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Oh, they're after him. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got second and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got third and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either way, an advantageous situation now for...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quick completion on the out. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. The play action fake. He's going for it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. And the Cyclones come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
About that, right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Snagged out of the air. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On third down, he drops to throw. Found the spot in the defense. Oh, he's got some space. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9. He's looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Cyclone! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in this situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. Found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air. And they've got 6 points on the board.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. Toledo notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from the Glass Bowl is worth its weight in gold to the Rockets. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the MAC is right now, and man, what a difference.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll run it from the gun. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go right back to the run. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Owens. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He'll try to take it back. Stopped right at the 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
There was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
That's caught. It's Malone. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly...
Turning it on! Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Cyclones moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Got his man downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State! Quick strike through the air for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. To the air, it's Owens. A very disappointing performance. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now on second down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And they'll close